Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, today we're going to talk about 3 things you should leave off of your resume because I've had people asking me recently, what should you be doing to boost your career, boost your resume writing? So I'm here to tell you the 3 things that you should absolutely leave off if you want to be seen and accepted by employers to move on to that interview phase. Keep watching. If you're new to the channel, we love talking about simple living, personal growth, and living your most authentic life. So if you enjoy topics like that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, you know the drill. Okay, this first one is going to seem very simple, very straightforward, but I feel like so many people miss this very important step. Leave off grammatical errors off of your resume, okay? It seems like common sense. But for some reason, and I did have a job position in the past where I had to look at a few resumes in order to bring on a new hire. And yes, I did notice resume after resume, there were so many grammatical errors. Guys, employers want to know that you know how to write. They want to know that you can check your mistakes, proof your work, know how to communicate, and write effectively. That is the #1 thing that you should be achieving for when you're writing your resume. So if you're not proofing, if you're leaving mistakes and grammatical errors all over your resume, they're gonna throw that in the garbage. They're gonna throw that resume in the trash, okay? They're not gonna bring you on to the interview phase if you can't proof your work. So a couple of things I recommend doing, obviously do a proof on your own. You can also plug it into this website called Grammarly. Plug it into there, check for any errors, and even give it to a friend or a trusted person in your life to do a secondary or third review of your resume before you upload it to a LinkedIn profile or submit it with a job. So first and foremost, do that. Number two is leaving off personal pronouns. You are gonna leave off I did this, I did that, I did that. This is not elementary school. This is not a high school essay. You've got to step up your writing skills and leave off the I in the beginning. And I recommend replacing I did this, I did that with actionable wording in the beginning of your bullet points. So some examples to exchange the I or my is replacing those with actionable verbs such as executed, directed, coordinated. Replace those and make sure you are forming the sentence following the action verb. So keep that consistent throughout your resume and you will see a huge difference. Numero 3. Okay, so we're gonna leave off graphics and colorful fonts, weird fonts. Leave that off your resume. It's very rare that an employer wants to see that on a resume. So typically your resume might go through an automated screening process before it even gets to the employer. So you do want to add in those keywords like I mentioned to pass that screening test. So that's what they're really looking for, right? And they want it to be easy to read, really quick scan of what you can do, and using really distracting fonts, adding your photo to your resume just seems really unprofessional, and they might not take it seriously. So leave the fancy fonts, the fancy photos off of the resume. Keep it simple, black and white, easy to read. This is going to help your chances of being seen. They will understand that you are quick at communicating, you know what you do, you know what your accomplishments are, and hopefully that will give you a good foot in the door with your future employer. So I will leave 2 examples of what it should look like and how simple it should look like versus what to avoid. So take a look at these, pause the video if you have to, analyze it, and take note of it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna add in a 4th one because I think this is really important, and it is something that I weirdly did see when I was reviewing those resumes. Don't add in any negative words or negative words about your previous employers or why you have a gap in your resume. Don't add any explanations that aren't necessary. You should really be just keeping it strict to your abilities and your accomplishments and your previous roles. No one wants to know why you left those roles or how bad of your employer your previous experience was. No one cares about that. No one wants to know about that. leave it off your resume. It was so weird. I don't know why I kept seeing that, like really weird, personal, unnecessary things to add. You know, don't put it on your resume, and if you get to the interview, don't mention that at all in your interview either. So that's a really important takeaway, I think. You know, just keep it very professional, you know, less personal. Let's throw away the personal stuff, okay? Let's just try to get the foot in the door to get the interview. Land that interview, and then from that point forward, impress them with your personality. No one wants to know about the negative experiences that you've had in the past or how much you hated your previous boss. So let's not do that. Okay guys, that was 4 tips instead of 3. I added a little bonus one. There you go. On how to keep your resume simple and professional, and leaving these things off your resume will at least gain you more of a chance into getting your foot in the door, getting that interview, and changing your life potentially. If you're looking to gain a new career or really impress this company, you really have to focus on how you helped achieve your previous employer's goals, right? So you really want to focus on those accomplishments. Keep your accomplishments decently measurable. You know, how much did you increase the revenue? How much did you help increase the revenue with your previous team? They want to know things like that. They want to know, how are you going to contribute to their team? And are you effective at communicating? These are broken down, the simple things that they want to know about you and what they want to gain from your resume. So keep these tips in mind, and if you want to learn more or you want more videos like this, let me know. If you enjoyed the video, click like, click subscribe, and join the GFam community, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.